Hey everybody, are you ready for another Tech Talk? We're ready to rock and roll with some Hex celebs in the house, so we will see you guys on the other side. Hey everybody, we got a packed house here with a lot of Hex celebs ready to bring you all of the nuggets and news, share all their information, tell you exactly what Richard Hart is thinking, right? What's that?
I said not nuggets, tendies.
Tendies. Now we're talking. Go ahead, introduce yourself, attendees, and Motley, for anyone who for some reason is watching my stream and hasn't heard of you guys.
Or tendies, Wendy's for tendies on Twitter. MotleyInvestor here. Run Hex merch and altcoin drip, a couple merchandise sites. Agent, our Telegram's pretty active. Feel like high level discussion, memes, a lot of memes today.
I would start with the memes.
Yeah, a lot of memes today. But it's a good place to, there's some of the Hex chats are a lot of too many people. So good to get in there if you have questions, stuff like that. What else we got going?
That's good. On with the show, sir.
Awesome. And the young man with sunglasses, can you introduce yourself to the audience, please?
My name's Brandon, aka Rags.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm only going to be a Hexkin for 2 more weeks, guys. So grab me while you can.
Well, you might be riches to Rags soon.
Dibs on his Pulse and PulseX bags. Dibs.
I think you've got enough of other people.
I'll just career suicide. I'll go become a content creator for Luna. How about that?
Hey man, they're coming with the round 2, so it might not be the worst.
I know, V2 baby.
Gotta get those VCs out as much as their money out as possible. All right.
Correct.
All right, and we seem to have a young man in a server room, a server farm. You want to introduce yourself down there?
Hey, everybody. DavidFeder here. Yep, they've blocked me in. I don't know how to leave the data center now, and that I have to keep everything up and running for the validators for Pulse Chain. So it's going good so far.
It looks like the place where they store the embryos for Jurassic Park, bro.
Looks like they've scaled up since the last time I've seen the movie.
Well, I feel like Samuel L. Jackson then.
There you go.
I'm tired of this hacker shit.
Yeah.
Not allowed to leave until Pulse Chain launches, sir. That's the deal.
Hope you got food in there, non-perishables.
When Pulse Chain launch, let's just start with the Testnet Progress. Obviously, we heard from Richard Hart they found a bunch more bugs that they want to work out. They're trying to decide which bugs need to be fixed before launch and which ones can be worked on after launch. Is there a V3 in our future for Testnet?
Probably. I think so.
Should be.
I mean, he originally said there would be, right? So now that, they found some issues and stuff, and maybe it wasn't going to go as smooth as they thought, I would think that's probably a smart move. Make everybody feel confident. So.
It's also another like key point that just people can like fixate on. It's like, oh, we have V3. Okay, go out there, play with it, stress test it, see how it runs, and then, buy some more time for you to finally launch the mainnet. David, do you think B3 is probably running in the background privately right now, or would you guess?
Yeah, that's a possibility. Yes, they've got it running in Amazon, but it's not public. Yep.
Right. So like making a public announcement that B3 comes out, buys you some more time, lets you wait for all the rest of the markets to come crashing down, launch at the very bottom. Why not?
Yeah, that's a really good point.
I think that Richard Hart wants to stress test everything he can as much as possible so he can have the same bragging rights with Pulse Chain that he does with Hex, right? I mean, he says no 100% uptime, no pauses, no, roll back the chain, none of that stuff. It's just it works flawlessly, and I assume obviously that's what he wants from Pulse Chain. So I'm assuming at least a month of more with the V3 for people to jump on. So if we're really lucky, my guess is end of June, sometime in July, and if not, when my youngest graduates high school, probably is the next guess.
Look how many haters we have. Like when you have all these eyes on you and you fought against all the gatekeeping and all the middlemen in the space, like you have to come correct. You have to come perfect, flawless, 100% uptime, especially when you've been bragging about this whole time, right? Like you want that continuation for your products. Otherwise everything kind of falls short. So it really is important to launch when everything is 100% correct, as good as you think you can possibly get it, get rid of all the bugs, and hopefully you get that same flawless, smoothless running time that you did with Hex. Because Pulse Chain and Pulse X, a little bit of a different beast, being its own ecosystem, and it's not 100% locked in immutable code like Hex is. So it's a different animal, but you still want your products to maintain that everything works well the first time and just runs smoothly, right? Because Solana again shut down, Luna dying, like you don't want to end up there, because we have way too many haters in the space where everyone else is like, oh, come on, Luna, like they tried their best. You think we're going to get that same sort of attention if something goes wrong with Pulse Chain? No, definitely not. Definitely.
What do you think, Rags? Crystal ball us a date for Pulse Chain launch.
I don't think I should speak anymore about any potential dates whatsoever. I mean, I've not been worried this entire time. Like I could expect May and I could expect July. It doesn't really matter to me at this point because we have so much time behind us. When it launches, and I'm in agreement. It's got to be perfect. We got to do whatever we have to do, as if we have any control over it. They have to do whatever they have to do to make sure it's smooth. We got to make sure it's you only get one shot at this the right way. You only get one launch. So let's launch it right.
Trigger the audience and just be like, guys, 2023.
They're triggered enough, bro. They're triggered enough, man. There's you can feel it on Twitter.
Dude,
on
the
Telegram,
memes are on
like,
fire, man. Today,
the memes are great. I've been loving them.
Did you see that one Trayvon shared? Where
I made that.
You made that one?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It was one of those guys who's like, "That's mine. That's mine."
I had just shared it like an hour ago.
He was like one of the guys in my Discord chat. So,
yeah, it happens. I usually don't watermark mine, so it happens. I like people to share them. That's why you make them funny. But
that was high quality, man. I give you that.
It's good, man. Solid.
Good time. Let's give a shout out to some of the people in chat here. We got the hexiest man in the world. We got Hex on air. We've got Crypto Sloth hanging out. Nathan Rabarge, RGS, Red Squirrel from across the pond hanging out. We got Hex Live, says get him. He always says get him. That's how we know it's the real him. We got Yupk says don't bathe till launch. Hashtag don't bathe till launch.
That's not happening.
Hard Look like Bitcoiners. Come on.
That's a MAXI right there. T-Bird says, what's up? Hexy Cat in the house. Oh, man. Bang, bang. Mango Junkie, the monkey that loves the mangoes. Bufo on the beat. Doug Griffiths, good to see you guys here. And Bit Finesse, how are you doing, buddy? Where are you at in the world today?
Keep on trucking.
And Crypto Heartbeat, how are you doing, buddy? He likes to sneak in and sneak out. Marco the Hexkin, I send this guy a link every week. Does not answer. But
Marco,
hey,
what is
if you
up?
want to join? Come join us, Marco. Come hang out. It's a
sure he'll
beautiful
hop
day.
on. Doesn't have any family plans today.
We got Hex 19.
What's up, Hex 19?
He's almost like our mascot at this point, isn't he? For the Hex community.
Yeah,
he's a good dude. Good
Great
dude.
guy.
Shout out to him and his family. And then Maui Hexing. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, dude, Bitfinesse says he's at Nebraska en route to Seattle. Come at me.
As long as you skip over that Cabana. Oh, shit.
Dang.
Oh
Well,
no!
yeah.
Oh, what happened here?
Oh, and he's
my
in the
God.
green room. Gross.
What's going on?
Hey,
What's
buddy.
going on, man?
Oh, my stunt double is here.
I'm
I'm
out.
so glad to see you.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, I was like, he shaved. I don't think so.
Done double.
I'm thinking about
Well,
shaving today too, actually.
all the scenes are shot from the back. It's just him falling down the stairs mostly.
How's it going, dudes?
Good. I spent most of yesterday while I was moving rocks trying to get through a 4-hour stream. Did you guys just forget the cameras were on and thought you were back in the green room, or what's up
Yeah,
with
there's
that?
just a lot of good topics, man, and the chat just kept going, and well, of course, Sam's on there too, so he can talk forever, and I don't know,
Chaos.
yeah, chaos too. But yeah, it just depends upon the vibe and time constraints, and everybody just hung around. We kept going, so it was a good time. And I figured I just got done all my market sells, so I had a few minutes, and just came in.
We had a feeling.
Welcome to the club, sir.
Market
This
sells at the
is the
bottom.
dumping group right here.
Cabana's
my
actually
butter hands just
Keep your hands where we can see them.
Cabana is the reason for the dip. I just want everyone to know that right now.
No. As Motley and I think have talked the last couple streams, we have been net buyers as far as I know.
Yeah.
I can speak for myself. I know that.
Yep, Kay is calling you the guy from the show Dirty Jobs. He's
Mike
here.
Rowe.
Yeah, Mike Rowe's here. Now, you walked in while we had this banner on the screen, Testnet Progress V3 in our future. What do you think about Testnet V3, and what are your crazy guesses for a V3 launch with the news today?
Man, I don't know anymore. I just kind of started to tune it out, really. I was kind of expecting it, really. I mean, what was it? I think you said on Motley on Happy Hour, the actual the big dev was brought in, and he just instantly looked at it and was like, nope, we're going to need to fix this. And I was like, I don't think we're going to be end of the month.
Not promising.
Yeah. And DFed over there, I'm sure he's, closer to the situation, but it's, I don't know, just from the outside looking in, and I'm not in a lot of those. I'm in the chat rooms, but I don't monitor them that closely. So, I don't know, man, anybody's guess. I'm not too worried. I like that it's going to be closer to the end of the bear. I mean, every day is going to be closer to the end of the bear. So there's I guess a silver lining to it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, every day is a closer to launch, right? Whenever that is.
Theoretically, yes.
If it launches, then yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if it launches or anything, it really throws some.
Now I know the PulseCon guys are hoping,
Oh
and
my
Crypto
God.
Starbucks.
We were talking about that earlier. They got to be sweating.
That's why I
They're going to be handing out individual pulse tokens.
Yes.
That you get a pulse and you get a pulse.
If,
a redemptive.
if it's not
token.
done by that conference, then yeah, man, it's gonna be an angry mob of people waiting for you there when you show up. It's
And
spend so much
Sparbuck, I think,
money
just
on
went
it
their
too.
tour in July. So,
yeah.
and that's the
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
No, it will. That's September. We'll be launched by September.
Careful.
We gotta be. If not, then something's really wrong.
Yeah,
Testnet's
jinx
running
that.
fine though. From my end, even as a validator, I don't see any errors or bugs. My server's never crashed once. It's been working for months, literally zero downtime. So I feel great. I don't see any problems personally.
Isn't that funny how he had his whole team of guys on the Pulse chain working on Pulse chain, and then he brought in his lead dev, and they thought everything was good. They were coming on Telegram chat saying, hey guys, definitely mid-month, they were coming on personally. They were telling Richard, hey, it's looking good. And then he brought in his neo dev, as Tindy's likes to call him. It's just bug. No, we can't launch yet, Richard. It's shit. And then the conspiracy.
There's levels to this.
Yeah, levels. But then the conspiracy theories come out well, he wants us to launch at the bottom of the bear and all that stuff. So who knows? It doesn't really matter, right? We'll probably never know.
Didn't he block Jenkins for saying that months ago?
Jenkins said a couple things. I think it irritated Richard enough where he's just okay, dude.
Well, he's also speaking that's what's going on when we don't know for sure. Could he be waiting? Absolutely. Might he not? Absolutely. No.
It's all about framing.
Only Richard knows. So
What's the name of the podcast that Richard was on with the models? Do you guys remember? It's like Be Here Now or Out Here Now, something like that.
They were cute.
Do not.
They were cute.
Yeah, I didn't get that far. I just watched.
What do you guys think about part 2 of that interview? They actually, I think,
In person.
they
It's
they
a
asked a
porno,
lot
right?
better questions than some of the Hexkins asked Richard when they're given the chance.
I heard.
I was surprised with
I
some
heard
of
they were
those
given. I
questions.
heard they were given some material from maybe a documentary crew.
Hey,
there might have been a little bit of a layup on that one. Nothing wrong with that though. But no, I thought they did a pretty good job.
yeah, they did pretty good. What do you guys think about these prices were all printed out at
Racked.
the beginning? They're probably half of what they are now. We got Hedron with
Buy,
the 6 zeros.
Wow, it's nice.
Feeder's,
Wait,
Might
Feeder's
even be
a
lower right
Hedron
now.
fan, right?
Oh, that's the bottom. That's the chart. That's the like
Careful, sir.
4K4 bottom. Like no, I mean like
those
from
claims.
like in the beginning, if you look at the chart, Hedron came out and then it dipped after
I
5
see what you're
days,
saying.
and that was the bottom price. It was 6 zeros and an 8, and then it went up, and then it came back down.
Can always
I'm
make a
going
new
way
bottom,
back.
sir. Did you not just watch Luna and UST? Like there can always be a new 95% bottom. Always get worse.
Yeah, I find that less likely with this one, but it's possible. Sure, totally.
I think it's
But
just due to the tokenomics that
I
we were
like buying
talking
the
about
bottom, right? So
Friday. Like the all these 10x bonuses are locked in, and like where's the sell pressure stop? Like I'm a fan of Hedron, but where does the sell pressure stop? Like anytime soon.
I think when things go to auction, right, and those tokens start getting burnt, that's going to offset it quite a bit in mass. I think.
and FOMO.
I don't think.
are you going to take a loan against yours?
So we had this whole conversation on Cabana Stream. me and Tindy's got busted up for ragging on Hedron so much, but like to me, the only pumpamental it has is really these auctions. Is there enough demand for the auctions? Like the demand has to be there for most people that have large enough bags. Like I don't think there's a demand for it. The ones that are coming expired finally for the first time, I have on pretty good information that someone might have intentionally made those HSI stakes, taken the loans out on them, and then let them expire just for this, just to give it its use case, to give it its pumpamental, right? And like, I don't see anywhere in a world where that's enough pumpamentals, that's enough buy pressure to outweigh sell pressure. Like when I see the scales, they're just tipped way too high in the sell pressure. I don't see it. I'm sorry, all you guys that are Hedron guys and everything like that. But for me personally, I don't see it happening because I just know how much Hedron I make and I know what I use it for. I use it as an amplifier to my hex bags, honestly. So do a lot of other hex OGs.
Yeah, so I think like a lot of people who are newer are using it, like for high speculation. I think they can get higher returns, but biggest bag holders, the OGs, are just going to get more hex, in turn getting more Hedron. Hey, I mean, you know what? We do good if you guys keep buying it, but being honest.
I just don't think it's enough buy pressure. There's auctions. That's literally it. Even the NFTs and everything, like you can buy with the Ethereum, USDC. Like we've talked about this. I honestly will, to this day, I'll say I just don't see a need for the coin. The encapsulated stakes would have been an amazing service and could have done all the cool stuff with NFTs and transferring stakes. But was a coin needed? I would argue the fact that it was not. I don't see much of a reason to buy it. Probably should talk
but
more
it
on
did
it.
give a lot of people a nice juicy bag to sell and buy into things that they believe more in, like Hex or whatever else they want to throw their airdrops into. So that whether you sold it or whether you're buying it, it'll be interesting to see how that comes out here.
And if we're wrong, we just make more money, so it's all good.
It's a good thing to be wrong on. I hope we're wrong.
I did get some pictures from Marco the Hexkin of the apartment he's working on right now, and there are walls missing there, so he's got a good reason for not making it. We got Pulse Doge down around 283 today, I believe. At least that's what it was when I
No, it's
searched it first.
226 right now.
Which Pulse Doge?
Pulse Doge.
Dogecoin, probably.
Like the airdrop
Yeah,
coin?
226 now.
Yeah.
So
And so like even with
Even
that
lower.
coin, right? Like if you go look at the chain analysis on that, there's I think it's like shark number 87 in the Hex ecosystem has been a majority of the buyer, the one that's been pumping the price on the low liquidity. If I had to guess, I would probably say it would be the creator personally. Like if I was to make a coin and then wanted to pump it, I would be the one buying. So like if you look back, at the time it was like number 87 Shark that was buying just massive amounts of Pulse Dogecoin. Not saying whoever that I've seen him on a few shows. Not saying that it's you, but if I had to like put on my little Sherlock Holmes hat, I would probably say there's a good chance it might be him buying up those tokens.
Who owns Post Dogecoin, or who created it?
I don't know the guy's name. I know he's come on stream. I don't even know if he's shown his face.
I think it was yesterday. I saw Gunther come out and start talking.
Gunther?
Yeah,
Gunther came back out?
yeah.
He was on
random
Twitter trying to get
Twitter
me to host the.
Yeah, I saw him. He was like,
Interview or
I'll
debate.
interview with anybody. And Cabana's like, I'll do it. He's like, let's go. Did it happen?
No. I was like, dude, it's a Saturday night, and he's like, let's go in 30 minutes. I'm like, wait, what? No, I was like, let's play something out for like Tuesday or something, and pump it up, and get an audience for it. Nobody's gonna be like tuning in on a Saturday night, but yeah, I mean, it sounds like a fun.
What was he trying to?
He seems fired up about something.
A lot of things. It was just people, I guess, mischaracterizing him, misinformation. He kind of like left it kind of vague in true Helgo fashion, I guess. Yeah. So that was that. What's funny is just touching on Pulse Dogecoin. Ironically or unironically, I think I actually like the tokenomics currently better in that coin than I do Hedron. Just
He said,
there's an argument to be made there, I think.
You better watch out. You're gonna have people coming after you.
There's an argument to be made.
no, Maxi was about 14.5 cents when I started. I'm not sure what it is now, but
See, I like Maxi the most out of all this.
13 and a half.
He says, I am Gunther, aka Imaginary Chaos, aka Red Panties, aka Wolverine. I'm tired of people slandering my name and reputation. I'm sick of backstabbing rumors, pleb analysis, false narratives, victim whining. I challenge anyone to a 4-hour live stream debate. Where's the part where I saw about him involved in Dogecoin? Was it in
I
there?
don't know if
Yeah, he did mention that. I know what you're talking about.
Did the actual Gunther have a Twitter? Because I remember I always interacted with him on Telegram, and I
think briefly it was like Imaginary Chaos, but I don't think he used it that
well, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't even know if it's the real Gunther, because I'm pretty sure Gunther was only on Telegram back in the day.
Yeah.
I
That's
can't
not the only
remember.
way I've communicated with him.
Yeah. So I don't even know if it's actually him or not.
Well, he did try to get on Cabana's stream. Maybe it really was him.
Maybe.
I mean, I would have known.
Yeah.
He's shown his face a couple times with us, so yeah. But while I'm on here, X-Ray, I wanted to give a shout out to the guy next to me for hosting a cool spaces yesterday, man. So good job on that over there. Funding Jim jumped in, Hex Orca spreading the pulse chain knowledge to Twitter Spaces. That was good stuff, man. I really liked it.
I've been trying to tweak it a little bit. I give people a 1 hour time slot. I'm saying, listen, I'm going to start this up and I'm turning it off in an hour. And if we get to 250 people, I'll add 15 minutes. If we get to 250, I'll say, all right, if we get to 275, I'll add 15 minutes. But it's just no BS. We encourage people. Dude, I had so many direct messages of questions. I didn't realize how many people were really like nervous to talk. So they're just DMing me, and we just got a lot of good stuff out there. I appreciate it, Cabana.
Yeah, man. That was good stuff.
And we had some big time people in that space.
On there too, right?
Yeah. We had a lot of like 100,000 plus follower type folks in there too. So that was
a lot of blue check marks in there. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. So you were having them actually DM you questions during the Twitter space as well?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's a really good idea, like you said. Like you don't realize how many people aren't willing to come and just even in like something like a Twitter Spaces and just like request the mic and ask their question because they're either embarrassed, they're just shy, they're not.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people out there like that. Even and it's like the same thing with the streams. Even obviously more so showing your face, but a lot of people just don't want to come on, but they have the questions. They'll ask them in the chat. They feel more comfortable that way.
Yeah, and one thing that I prioritize the most is just making sure people feel comfortable asking the questions, even if it's something like they don't agree with Pulse Chain or anything like that. Like I'll still bring them up if they're respectful. Then we'll go. So that's very important to me, and I've gotten a lot of really good momentum off of that.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's real good. You're muted, bro.
I see some chat here talking about a fight that's announced. You got a date on that, Hexiest man in the world?
Colby and
what?
Poirier. Huh?
Covington and Justin Poirier.
What are we talking about?
I think Colby's
they're talking about MMA. Covington and Daniel Poirier. Is it Poirier or is it
Poirier? Yeah,
Poirier. Got it.
Who do y'all think wins that one?
That's
Colby.
That's a good fight.
That's a fight. That's a brawl.
Colby.
That's it. Yeah, like man, it's tough. So Dustin's got the better hands, and he's got better hands, way more power. But Colby's got a chin. He's got more endurance. They have close to equal wrestling. Colby's probably a little bit better wrestling. Dustin's a big boy for the weight class, though. So man, it's good. That's gonna be an interesting fight. I would probably I think Colby's at the top of his game, so like Cabana, I'd probably air it to Colby. But that's a good fight to see. That's gonna be violent.
Did he just lose?
He won.
Oh, he won.
Masvidal. He beat up his old best friend, training partner.
You were there.
Yeah, saw that one live in Vegas.
That's
awesome.
right. That's right.
And then Masvidal decided he wanted to fight him in a restaurant after.
Chipped his tooth.
So stupid.
Awesome. I'm just want to say thanks for coming and hanging out with us, Crypto Cabana. I do send him a link every week, and he usually doesn't have time. Apparently, he gets a lot of stuff done on Sundays,
or not. Like I get my stuff done before Sunday, and it's Sunday Fun Day, so all the boys come over, which is happening in about 15 minutes. So.
That's awesome. I just want to say thanks for coming over and hanging out. Well, you got a second.
I've been wanting to.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. I'd like to announce a contest really quickly in the Telegram, the Hex Postcards contest with Togosh and the group out there. They're looking for more designs, right? As many designs as we can get to send out on these postcards to various zip codes that they've been targeting. So if you've got a design you want to submit, go on to the Telegram right there. And for the next 2 weeks, we're going to have first, second, third place. First place gets $400. Second place gets $200. The third place gets $100. So some cash prizes there if you guys want to throw some designs at the wall and offer some stuff. There's a lot of really good criticism in there. Like some of them say like they'll mention a wallet, and a lot of people don't not really quite understand what a wallet is. So it's a real challenge to try to not only send something out that gets someone's attention and gets them to take action, but is simple enough for them to wrap their head around and want to look into. What do you guys think about that? What would you guys put on a postcard if you were sending it to the richest zip codes in the U.S.?
Do not visit this website. And then give the website. That's probably what I would do.
Do not invest. Do not.
Let me say this too. I know a lot of people send out postcards. This is a lesson that I learned when I was doing some marketing for investment properties. If you've got $1,000 to spend on postcards, all right, the inclination is to spend $1,000 one time and blast out one set of postcards. The best way to do this, though, is to pick a zip code, maybe pick the exact same addresses,
and hammer it
over 7 weeks.
Yeah.
So spend like $100 $50 at a time over 7 weeks hit the exact same stuff. And to think about it, they might get that postcard the first time in the mail, they'll throw it in the trash, but there's an imprint on their brain. They might get it the second time. And in at least one of those is going to end up on a counter somewhere that they're going to see, and then they're going to see something about crypto, and they're going to come home on the counter. There's that postcard. So if you guys are planning on doing that, just anybody in chat, split it up over the same zip code, hit it like 5 to 7 or 8 times over 5 to 8 weeks. It works much better.
Nice.
Yeah, Hexius Man's agreeing with you there on that one as well. So cool. Did you guys catch the you guys were with the Hexius Man in the world? Who's on that stream with him? That was you guys, right? Tendies? Were you on that one?
No, I think that was Jim Rat.
Oh yeah, right. That was the Jim Rat on there when he's talking about his story. So check that out if you haven't checked that one out yet. Hexius is he's a good homie. Boof on the Beat says send some postcards to Raccoon Saudi friends.
They're not happy right now.
Not happy right
Everybody
now.
always forgets the Russians, right?
Every time.
The Russian friends get no love.
Well, nobody wants Hillary knocking at their front door, so we got to be careful here.
True.
Cool. A couple other announcements I wanted to bring out here since we're kind of waiting for some more tech questions or some more developments in the community, is I did add an ETH address on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to tip or donate while I'm trying to get my super chats and monetization on, please go ahead and donate. All that money is going to be used to fund onboarding contests and help grow the community. So
Why do you not
there's
have your super chats on yet?
I haven't monetized this channel at all. And
Okay.
so until you monetize your channel, they don't let you turn them on. So we're waiting for them to review my channel, see if we can get that turned on.
So if we start saying like COVID, Russia, Ukraine,
Okay, well,
that might be bad, right?
Canceled.
that might be bad. That might be
Your
really bad.
application denied.
Thanks,
I mean,
Motley.
it's also nicer if they donate to the ETH address anyways, right? Because like, why would
Right.
you want to give YouTube 40% of what
Right.
you donate?
Well, and there are also some tax reasons behind that too. I'm going to turn this channel into more of a business for tax reasons as well. So income is something that they look for when you call something a business. So that'll help as well.
I think that's fair.
And then we're going to be doing more short clips coming your way because not everyone's got 2 to 4 hours on their commute to check out their latest Cabana happy hour or tech talk. So we're going to be trying to get more bite-sized clips coming your way as well from the channel that you guys can share, and we'll hopefully get the word out.
I did timestamp this week's just because there were so many good little discussions in there. We had like a mining discussion. I don't even know, staking, Hex versus Bitcoin store value. So, yeah, we have good shows like that. I like to at least it takes forever. It takes like 90 minutes to timestamp like a 4-hour show. But
Oh, it sucks.
yeah,
Damn. Jeez.
Pay Vince to do it.
Yeah, right.
Also, Bitfinesse says that blonde chick is still upset that somebody hexed the moon.
I know that meme. That's a good one.
I don't know that,
Good
that
meme.
one.
It's a really old video. I'll post it. I'll send it to you.
Is it the cat and the chick yelling at each other?
It's a TikTok.
No,
It's,
no.
it's a very old one. I'll send it to you. It's good. We can
Okay.
play it later.
Motley's
Awesome.
got it on file. Like his
Yeah,
main
somewhere in the
file.
archives.
Yeah, we've got so many good streamers. I know that later today, Cryptographics has a stream going on here in a little bit. And I think Balliot Brand's got a stream going on as well. We've just got so many awesome content providers trying to get the word out. Let's see if we who's got a prediction for the lowest hex can go while we wait for Pulse Chain.
God, you're just trying to get everyone in trouble, aren't you?
If you don't want to say, you don't have to, but we will think less of you if you don't come up with a prediction.
I
What's
like
your-
6
what's
to
your
7
time frame?
cents.
Until Pulse launches, so possibly 2 years.
Well, that's what I was telling you in the green room too. I was like, we could still see Hex price drop even after mainnet launch, so that's not even necessary. Like it could go lower.
Yeah.
Go ahead, hit him with your bearish predictions, Tindies.
How many people are on the show? 100?
Yeah, it's just 135. You can lose a few.
My predictions are out there. Like people have shared, but not good.
Let me ask you guys this: do you think that the price will go lower before Pulse launch or after Pulse launch?
Yeah, I
when
mean,
it comes
like
to Hex.
once we pushed it back like this, it's gonna go lower. Like, and you saw that as soon as he said that, as soon as that tweet went out, if you looked at
done.
Uniswap, it was like a sea of red. Like people were selling hundreds and hundreds of thousands at a time. So yeah, like there are people that bought because they wanted quick flip. You know, they either wanted to, and there's many ways to do it, right? So you could have bought to ride the wave up and then sell before the snapshot, right? Or fork, whatever you want to call it. You could have done that, right? If you're a trader, you could buy Hex now because you think there's going to be a run up, and then you're going to be able to trade it for Pulse or PulseX because right now you can't sacrifice for those, and there's no dilution for Hex, so you could easily do it that. There's people that are going to buy do that. So I think that there's a lot of ways it could go down. I mean, just my experience of like being through bear markets before just tells me that this isn't enough pain, still too much hope. And, like everybody's got to be saying, all right, when everybody's saying like, okay, 1 to 2 cents, there's still too many people like that. Oh, it's going to pump. That when everybody gives up and everybody like capitulates like mentally, maybe they didn't actually sell, but as long as they like have capitulated mentally, then we can go up. And I don't think we're there yet.
2 to 8 cents.
Thank you for that tight range, Motley.
I think we'll bounce pretty.
I'm buying all in that range, so just say. Go ahead.
I say like 6-ish. That gets me like kind of interested.
Yeah, like 8 cents. I think is going to be the next low, and then I think we're going to bounce because we've been following a channel for freaking 8 months, 9 months. So I think we could see that. I think we bounce. Maybe it hits up to 15 or 16 cents, and then if we can't break through with that, we're going to go back down 6-ish maybe.
Yeah.
So, but I don't see us going down to 2 cents or a penny. Not to say it won't happen, but I don't think it will based on what the chart's looking like.
I just think it's all dependent still on Pulse. So it's everybody waiting for the announcement. It's the vets / OGs / traders / flippers, whatever you want to call everybody. We're going to get another. I mean, if we actually get a date, then we're going to run. I just think there's no doubt about that. But until then, if we're in limbo for weeks, maybe a month or two, then there's definitely more pain. And I don't want to, FUD. I'm just talking real, man. So
I want to get there, man. I want to get to that pain.
Agreed.
I want that capitulation. And the other big thing that most people aren't talking about on YouTube, not necessarily in our community, but others, it's the macroeconomic situation right now. It's not looking good, man. Like these rate hikes are like getting kicked in the nuts over and over and over and over again. It's going to happen. Jerome Powell on Tuesday said it's going to happen all the way into 2023, just about every month or every other month. And that last rate hike that we had, it's the highest rate hike that we've had in 40 years. And we're going to do that 7 more times. Like, it's not good. It's not the best thing.
Yeah, and Orca brought up a great point on your stream yesterday. And I traditional market enthusiasts kind of know this point, but it also applies to crypto in a way. And that's, interest rates start going up, you kind of want to watch out and start, building your bags, and they start, coming down. That's, the other side of the market. So rates are headed up, and where the market's going. And
it sucks for crypto too, because I don't think if you mentioned this or not, but when rates are going up, that means the dollar gets stronger. They're decreasing supply. So it's really easy for companies and people to just hold their cash because the dollar gets stronger. And that's what we've seen. recently here, the DXY. So, and that's not good for other investments. People are just holding cash.
Everything is topped. Like it's going to be bad, and that was part of the reason why like I was saying that about like Hex and stuff. Is just like if you listen to Richard, he says the top is in on everything. Called the top on watches, tops in on houses in most markets, cars. Like everything's going to start going down, and he's literally said everything. He didn't say everything but X. Like he said everything. So, I'm just kind of like going off that, and just macro just looks terrible. Like there's so many people that are still like not admitting that we're in a bear market yet. When the bottom falls out, that's when it's going to happen.
Wendy O show, they're calling for a bounce to 80K pretty soon here with Bitcoin. I thought that was funny.
There's too many people that are bullish, and like I've said this before, and it sucks, but it's like we'll bottom when like people are killing themselves because they've lost so much money and they think that they're stupid. They're like, oh, I fucked up again. I can't believe it. My wife's gonna leave me. Yada yada. Like all that kind of stuff.
There's just a lot more pain. A lot more pain to be had.
Yeah, a lot more.
So what is the move if you're at the top of a bubble everywhere? What's the financial move? What would you guys think is? Where would you move your money? What would you hold on to if you're ready for everything to pop?
Cash is king in a recession. That's like where that saying came from. That's what Rags was saying. The DXY is like going up. The dollar's doing good against like a lot of other currencies. Yeah, I mean, you just wait. Honestly, like sometimes like everybody wants to make a move, and sometimes you just have to sit on a pile of cash and be patient.
And the assets that I do decide to hold, I like to have a ton of yield on. So Hex fits in nicely as well.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're staked like years and years out, and that's why I've said it before on other streams, I'm like, I don't understand these people that are like staked 1,200 days plus, and they're thinking like there wasn't going to be a bear market in that period of time. Like people are ending stakes and getting 84 Hex. Like, what are you doing? Like, if you want to just light your money on fire, I mean, I guess that's your choice, but I'll always accept donation.
Nice. Well, let's have everyone show where we can find you really quick. We'll wrap it up. We're less than an hour, which I think is going to be a record for Tech Talk. But at the same time, I think you guys have given a lot of people a lot of stuff to talk about while they're trying to figure out their next move. Go ahead, Wendy's, Tendies, and Motley.
At 4tendies on Twitter. Like I said, if you want to talk to us and everything, the best place to find us is in our Telegram at Telegram. Just what I would say to everybody is bear markets are hard. Find some friends, because like I said, it's emotionally tough on everybody. And DCA, find ways to cut expenses. And you want to do that even if you're not investing, just because the threat of like losing jobs and everything is high in a recession. So but keep DCAing, because when they start printing money again and it starts going the other way, you're gonna wish you loaded up in a bear. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I was doing the math on like the new capital I have coming in, and like if Hex reaches these low prices, I'm like, I can essentially buy the entire bag that I've been working on for years and just double it if we do reach these crazy prices, which are very possible in a bear. And it's something kind of wild to think about, but it's something you should also prepare for, right? Because it's better to be ready and prepared for it and be able to take action. If those actions actually play out, then just sitting there and wish that you had the funds available, wish that you were ready, and to miss that opportunity. So like that's my main focus right now. It's just getting ready for the worst case scenario and expecting the worst, but hoping for the best. So we'll just being ready for whatever plays out. It's kind of my
Awesome. And David, what are you working on? Are you going to be on the Game Theory talk on Tuesday?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Otherwise, you guys can find me on Twitter at DavidFeder. I'm on YouTube. No videos yet until mainnet gets way closer, but I'm around. You know where to find me. #1 validator. Vote for me.
Vote for
Awesome.
DFED.
And Cabana, can you text me a list of all of the trivia questions for next happy hour so I can be yelling them at the phone and feel like
Actually,
superior to
Motley will
everyone?
probably send you an offer to purchase them.
So check out obviously subscribe and like CabanaCrypto. He's got the happy hour every Friday. Do you do any streams besides then?
I used to do like some walk and talk stuff like that, like on the beach, just with like random thoughts on the Hex and Pulse Chain ecosystem, or actually Hex ecosystem. I haven't done those in a while. I was actually going to do one this week, but I think Orca kind of made my point about, I guess, not needing to sell or shill the founder when shilling a crypto or stock or anything like that. I just think that's the wrong way to go about it. So if you have a problem with the founder, I think you're kind of doing it wrong, personally.
Especially when the product was designed to remove the human element.
Exactly.
Right? Pretty straightforward.
But yeah, I do enjoy those kind of little things. So I might start those back up again. And if I get like a special, like, I don't know, traditional markets guy like a Cody Willard, Tobin Smith, something like that, I'll do like a midweek stream and try to, coax Motley or attendees that coming on with those. But mainly it's happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern. And CabanaCrypto on all of the platforms, including the Instagram, where I usually do the stories of Hexagon events like Atlantic City and Daytona, Talladega, all that stuff. So something for everybody out there.
Awesome. Go follow him. And then Rags, what animal are you gonna be burying in your yard this week?
Listen, man, it was only the cat that one time. We talked about that on my porch stream, guys. Now here's the crazy thing. I'm digging the hole to bury my cat who just died, Layla, God rest her soul. And I get down 4 feet and there's a black bag. And I open the black bag and I was like, there's a lot of cash in here. No, it was another cat from like 1987.
Yep. I knew exactly where you're going with that, because I that's how I do mine. So, yeah.
So that's where that
Wait, where are you? Are you
correct?
You buy my old house? No.
Well, my 4-year-old was there and he was like, Daddy, what's that? I'm like, Layla has a friend for eternity now.
They're gonna play forever together.
Slumber party.
Yay. Look, I'm putting them in the bag together.
Dead cat bounce.
Dead cat bounce.
Oh my
god. So yeah, if you want to get more awesome content like that, come join me on every morning on my porch sitting, and we talk about all the cool stuff. And then, because we're in a bear market, I've shifted to world news in the evenings. So come see me there too, guys.
He's working really hard at getting banned at night.
Nice.
I am.
Awesome. Well, thanks again to everyone who joined us in the chat, and definitely my guests. Go like, follow, subscribe them. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. Check us out, and join that contest. Send some designs over to the Telegram at Hex Postcards, and we'll be seeing you.
Play the video I sent you on Twitter, bro. Hexing the moon.
The funny thing is you think that I know how to actually play videos.
Share.
I can do it. I just can't figure out the audio.
Where am I?
So pull up your Twitter. Pull up your Twitter in a new tab.
Yeah.
Share. Then you're going to go to share screen. Then you're going to go to make sure you click on the share system audio. Full square, because there's audio on this one. Okay. And go to Chrome tab and select the tab that you have Twitter pulled up, and then play the videos.
This has turned into a tutorial.
This is Tech Talk.
Yeah, Tech Talk. You don't even know how to run your StreamYard, sir?
Share system.
What kind of business are you running, sir?
That's a good question.
The first one the IRS is.
The IRS wants to know. Yeah.
You guys are giving them way too much
said.
evidence right now. Oh, Jiminy. Let me open it in another tab here, or another window, real quick. Or no, maybe I'll just jump into this. There we go. Share this one.
Make sure you click on the box that says share audio. That's key.
Yeah, I did that one.
Okay, good there.
StreamYard.
And then it'll pop up down below on your StreamYard, and you'll have to click it one more time to share it.
All right.
Oh, look at
you. See this now?
Yeah.
Let's see if you guys can hear it.
Yeah.
Whoever hexed the fucking moon. I did
Hold
a
up.
reading to see how the moon is doing right now. Not doing fucking good. Not fucking doing good right now. Whoever did this, fuck you.
Class.
That was a classic from the early days. One of the better.
Yeah, that's
good
an old one.
times.
That's a very
Good
old one.
times. Now, how do I stop sharing? you
Go
go.
down to the bottom and click it off. Yeah.
There we go.
Good. Look at that. Your
Wow. I might
production
actually
is
start
gone through the
playing my
roof
own
out there.
intros and stuff on stream now that I know how to share the audio.
He's so much more on the show now. Look at that.
It'll just be me playing like Minecraft videos.
Sure, so there's an audience for that somewhere.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks again. We'll see you guys next week. We might be doing it at a different time, or we might be doing it Saturday night, but we'll be seeing you guys next week, and we'll bring you all of the crazy updates and all the dead cat jokes we can. So we will see you. We'll see you then.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.